All right, returning now to our main story and the situation in Egypt, where several people have been injured in clashes between protesters and police outside the Defense Ministry in Cairo. Let's bring in Al Jazeera's Rageh, who's near the Defense Ministry. Rawya, just tell us the latest there. What's been happening?
Well, the situation is getting intense by the minute here, Foley. We have been continuously seeing ambulances rushing to the scene. In fact, you'd easily lose count of the number of ambulances that are rushing here. People clearly coming out from the area of the front line with head injuries. Clearly their head have been cut by the exchange of rocks between protesters and the military. Now, earlier we've heard, we've seen actually firsthand security forces from that military line use water cannons against protesters who had been trying to overcome that barricade or that barrier between them and the Defense Ministry. In the last few minutes, also security forces have started using tear gas. Now, while we can't smell it from where we are here, we're not very far away from the front line, but we're clearly seeing people coming out from that area with teary eyes and red eyes. So definitely the situation getting more intense by the minute here.
Now, Rawya, the military had warned protesters not to go to the Defense Ministry today, not to protest there. Is there any information as to how exactly the clashes broke out? Who was it that started the clashes?
Well, sorry, I don't know if you can hear this, but military helicopters have also started hovering above us right now. It's not clear to us why the military helicopters have arrived. This is almost a scene from the 18-day revolution when military helicopters started hovering around above protesters.
Okay.
So back to your question, Foley. Yes, the military issued a very stern warning to protesters not to advance on the Ministry of Defense, saying you will be held responsible. It will be your own peril if you try to come near the Defense Ministry. We've been telling our men to abide by restraints. We've been telling them to put up with all sorts of insults, but we cannot tell them not to defend themselves should they feel that they are under attack. As you can probably hear, the people have started chanting. People want the field marshal executed, a clear response to the military helicopters that have started hovering above us here, Foley.
Okay, Rawya, we're going to leave it there for now. Tensions clearly on the rise outside the Defense Ministry in Cairo there. Rageh on the line for us. We will get Rawya back in just a few minutes so she can update us on the situation in Egypt, where again several people have been injured in clashes between protesters and security forces outside the Defense Ministry in Cairo. The Defense Ministry, where 11 people were killed on Wednesday. Protesters taking to the streets of Cairo this Friday to denounce the killing of those 11 people on Wednesday.